Hey guys! So, I never thought I'd be making a video about OnlyFans, but here we are. Today we're diving into a pretty hot topic. Can you be a successful, faceless content creator on OnlyFans? I know it might sound a little crazy, but trust me, there's a lot to unpack here. We're gonna talk about everything from setting boundaries to the pros of staying anonymous. So, let's get into it. Okay, so let's start with the basics. Setting your boundaries. When you're thinking about being a faceless creator, you've got to be super clear about what you're comfortable with. Like, what parts of your life are you okay with sharing? And what's totally off limits? It's not just about hiding your face, you know? You need to think about your voice, your surroundings, even the little details that might give away who you are. And then there's the content itself. Just because you're faceless doesn't mean anything goes. You still need to decide what kind of content you're willing to create. Maybe you're cool with certain types of photos, but not videos, or vice versa. The key is to set these limits early on and stick to them. Trust me, it'll make your life so much easier in the long run. Now, let's talk about why you're even considering this whole faceless thing. Like, what's your motivation? For some people, it's all about privacy. Maybe you have a day job or a family situation that doesn't exactly mesh with being an OnlyFans creator. Or maybe you're just not comfortable with the idea of your face being out there like that. Whatever your reason, it's super important to be honest with yourself about it. Understanding your why is going to shape everything about your OnlyFans strategy. It'll influence the kind of content you create, how you interact with your subscribers, even how you market yourself. So take some time to really think about it. Are you in it for the money, the creative outlet, the thrill of it all? There's no wrong answer, but knowing your motivation will help you stay focused and true to yourself. Keep in mind here that if you are going faceless out of shame or ego, you may not end up happy with the results. All right, so let's talk about how being faceless might affect your niche and your audience. Depending on what kind of content you're creating, not showing your face could be a big deal. Or not so much. Like, if you're in a niche that's all about personality and connection, it might be tougher to build that bond with your subscribers. But if your content is more focused on, say, specific body parts or skills, then being faceless might not matter as much. You've also got to think about managing expectations. Your audience needs to know what they're getting into, you know? Be upfront about being a faceless creator from the start. Some people might be totally cool with it, others might want that face-to-face connection. And that's okay. It's all about finding the right audience for your specific brand of content. So you might be wondering, how the heck do I build trust with my audience if they can't see my face? And honestly, it's a great question. Building that connection is super important, even if you're staying anonymous. One way to do this is through your voice. Like, if you're comfortable with it, using your real voice in videos or audio clips can help create that personal touch. Another strategy is to be consistent with your content and your interactions. Respond to messages, comment on your posts, maybe even do live sessions if that fits your boundaries. You can also create a strong brand identity with a unique logo, color scheme, or even a persona. The key is to give your audience something to connect with, even if it's not your face. Okay, let's talk about some of the good stuff that comes with being a faceless creator. First up, privacy and safety. By keeping your face and identity under wraps, you're protecting yourself from potential real-life consequences. It's like having a secret identity, which is pretty cool if you think about it. Another big pro is that it can actually push you to be more creative with your content. When you can't rely on your face to connect with your audience, you've got to think outside the box. This can lead to some really unique and high-quality content. Once you are creating great high-quality faceless content, this can actually work in your favor and increase sales, as fans will be able to meld your content and persona with their own personal desires. Plus, being faceless gives you way more flexibility in your personal life. You can keep your OnlyFans work totally separate from your day-to-day life, which can be a huge relief for a lot of people. So, after all this, you might be wondering if faceless content creation is the right move for you. And honestly, there's no one-size-fits-all answer. It really depends on your personal situation, your goals, and what you're comfortable with. Take some time to weigh the pros and cons we've talked about. Think about your boundaries, your motivations, and how being faceless might impact your content and your audience. Alright guys, that's it for today's video on being a faceless creator on OnlyFans. I hope this helped you get a better idea of what it's all about. Whatever you decide, the most important thing is to stay true to yourself and your boundaries. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. And hey, let me know in the comments if you have any experience with faceless content creation. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.